when a man reached out to gently pet a penguin. His wallet suddenly slipped out of his pocket and, carried by the wind, fell into deep water. He panicked, thinking the wallet was lost forever. But to his surprise, the penguin seemed to understand his problem. It waddled to the edge, dove straight into the water, and a short while later, resurfaced with the wallet held in its beak, successfully returning it to him. In another situation, a young girl was happily watching an elephant when one of her shoes suddenly slipped off her foot and fell inside the enclosure. She couldn't reach it and began crying in distress. At that moment, an elephant appeared to understand her urgency. It slowly lowered its head, gently used its long trunk to lift the shoe over the fence, and carefully handed it back to the girl. There was also a man who was violently knocked into a pile of cow dung by a cow. He was badly injured, unable to move, and too weak to call for help. He could only lie there in the mud, waiting to die. Fortunately, one of his goats found him and refused to leave his side. At night, the goat curled up next to him to keep him warm and allowed the man to milk it, storing the milk in bottles. By surviving on the milk alone, he managed to stay alive for 5 days and nights. Eventually, someone discovered him and rushed him to the hospital. However, not everyone was so lucky. Another woman was accidentally trampled by an elephant and suffered severe injuries. After she died, one of the elephants lifted her body and violently threw it into the air, and later even destroyed her house by setting it on fire.